Hello everybody, this is thejonnymar, and welcome back to my walkthrough of Link's Awakening. So we are going to try to finish up this face shrine. So in order to do that, we need to head through a couple more rooms, and I'm not sure if I can do this yet. And unfortunately, that door just shut behind me. Can I just use a pot to open it? No. Of course it's not that easy. I have to kill off the enemies, which means I get to wait as this little idiot shoots around. There we go. Yeah, we need to hit a crystal switch at some point to lower those blocks so we can get through there. Now then, to continue north here, as you might expect, we can blow a hole in the wall. So let's set this bomb, and then I'm going to see if there's anything that we can get for spoils underneath these pots. Nothing too great. Okay, first mini boss. You have to dodge this guy and then, come on, pick up his stupid little ball. There we go. And then obviously you want to try to actually hit him with it. Come here. And if you can get into a pattern here like that for a while I had going. It makes that stupid little sound. Ow! Man, I might die here. Come here. Oh, for cripe's sake. Ugh. Kill him! Thank you. Man. That is probably harder than what the final boss is going to be for this dungeon. Well, anyway, so this is a loop. If you continue north there, basically it's going to hook you all the way back to the beginning of the area here, down to the south. So what you need to do is pick up this statue and take these stairs down. And now we have a little bit of platforming to do. Jump, jump, and jump. All right, that worked pretty well. And now we can just stay along the top here. That worked out. So this is another room where the floor tiles come after you. And you need to find a place in the room to protect yourself, so I'm gonna come up here. Oh man, that almost pushed me off the screen. That would have sucked. Now we'll be heading south there eventually, but that's ultimately where we need to go, but first we want to do something else. And that's get this key. So let's platform over there, jump, pick it up, and then we're going to head to the north. So this is going to loop back to a room that we saw before that we can now access. And yeah, I can use these bombs. And I think to open this door we have to use this elephant statue. And oh dear God, not these stupid chess pieces. Come on, get on the first try. Ugh. This is gonna take a while, I bet. I hate these things so much. They take forever to work. Seriously, viewers, if any of you have tips that seem to work on how to get these things to both be up much quicker, I would appreciate knowing what they are. Because I flail around with them for a long time and eventually I just get lucky, I guess. Come on! It was so nice of the programmers to make this a vital component to opening that stupid door. Thank God. And that's not the last time we're gonna have to do that. Oh no, we have to do it again in a little bit. Uh-oh, that womp is gonna come after me. Fortunately, we can just run underneath them. So that works pretty well. Now, pro tip. If you play Marin's song, you can actually kill off these little bunnies fairly easily. Otherwise, of course, we could have thrown those pots at him, but why do that when we can just kill them all at once? And we have a couple more chests to pick up, and then we'll be ready to continue onward. And there's actually another mini-boss in this dungeon. So we have to fight 2 instead of just 1. Which isn't fair, but there's not much we can do about it. This chest better be worth it. 200 rupees, I guess that's worth it. The bigger deal is also that there's a crystal switch. So that means we can finally hit it and go back and get that chest from a couple rooms ago. But now we have to do these stupid chess pieces again. I'm debating whether it would be quicker to just use my ocarina to go back to the entrance. I don't think that would be helpful. So let's keep throwing these guys until I get lucky. Come on. Do it. Game. Come on. Thank you. I had to channel my inner H.C. Bailey there. And apparently it worked, so maybe I need to do that more often. Alright, come on. Let's continue on here. No more flim-flam. No more wasting time. Let's take out this next mini-boss. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bomb him. Alright. And I don't like the fact that we have these holes. Okay. Come on. Eat my bombs. Eat them. So if you remember from the 3rd dungeon, I think it was, it takes 3 bombs to kill these guys off. 3 each. I think I got 2 on both of them. So 1 more each and we should be good. Come on, eat that. Ugh. Man. Cooperate. There we go. You guys suck. Thank goodness. Now what's over here? Okay, I think this is the way to the Nightmare Key. Which I don't think I have yet. So let's get this key switch. Let's head north here, and then we'll be able to get the Nightmare Key. This is a fun little puzzle. So you can't actually open this chest unless you throw a pot at it. It's kind of weird, but I like it. I mean, I think it's kind of cool that they added in that element of having to experiment a little bit. And we're just gonna jump down because there's no reason for us to backtrack through all those rooms. Especially since we want to get to that room from a little bit earlier that we couldn't access before. Yeah, let's just use our boomerang. That thing is so powerful, and I'm guessing this means the whiz robes are gonna be back. Oh yeah. Let's bomb them. And I only got 1. Figures. I guess I got lucky the first time. I took out 3 of these guys at once. So I can't complain too much. Now that chest up there is actually not really going to be helpful for us. I think it's supposed to be a magic potion that you can rub onto yourself in order to get a full health restore when you die. And yeah, you have to jump on top of these blocks to get over here. But because we already have it, it turns into the 50 rupees. And now we need to continue onward. So let's head back to that room up here, where we have to head downstairs one more time. And then we'll go back to that room with all the floor tiles, and we'll head south, and that should take us to the final boss. Of this dungeon, anyway. Now, these dungeons are getting pretty long, and the next one is a pain in the ass, let me tell you. I'm not looking forward to Dungeon 7. It is very frustrating. Oh man. Stay away, Link. Alright, we gotta kill these slimes. And apparently I can't kill that middle thing. Oh, not even with the boomerang? Jeez. Alright, there's 2 more. 1 more slime. Come on, buddy. There we go. Get out of here. Okay. So we have to kill that Wizrobe so we can get through the door, and then we'll be right near the boss. The trick is, can we get to it without getting shot by that stupid laser beam? Probably not. Ow. I wonder if I come at him from the top, if that would work better. It'll give me more room to move around. Okay, stun him. Uh-oh, did that work? Yes! Alright. So, 2 of these torches aren't lit. That's weird. So let's light them. Sweet. And let's take on a boss, shall we? So what do you think the boss of the face shrine is, viewers? What beastie are we gonna face? That's right, it's a freaking face in the middle of the floor. And his weakness is bombs. So all you need to do is whenever he starts to open his eyes, place a bomb on top of him. And dodge these little floor tiles. He's not too tough. But you do want to try to beat him before he uses up all of the stuff in the room, because if he manages to throw all of the tiles and the pots at you, which he didn't do, he'll start making little holes in the floor that you can fall through. So fortunately we took him out before that. And he's telling us again, like many others, that waking the windfish might lead to all of our destruction. Anything under here? Of course not. Alright, what's the instrument this time? Wow, the triangle. I always felt bad for the people who played the triangle in band. Well, that was something. Not sure what it was, but it was something. And now we need to head to the mountains. Alright, so we need to do a little bit of item collecting first, because we're not going to be able to access the next dungeon without an item. And that is a special item that we have to head back to Mabe Village for. But on the way, there is one cave I want to go to, because now it's available for us to pick up a chest. And that's one that's been around since very early in the adventure. It's back here in the mysterious forest. It's this cave. So now that we have the hook shot, we can head in here and get this chest. Not that it's anything super important. Just some rupees. But hey, you can never have too many rupees. Unless you have 999, in which case you can't get any more. Alright, and now let's head back to Mabe. It's hard to believe that this adventure is almost over. We just have 2 more dungeons to go and then the final boss. So probably within the next 4 or 5 episodes I'll be done with this game, which is pretty crazy to think about. Then I'll have played and LP'd my 2 favorite Zelda games. But have no fear, viewers, there are certainly other Zelda games that I want to LP eventually. Alright, so we need a tip. And I don't think I've ever talked to the telephone before to get some advice from Orira, who is an old man of the island. And so if you get stuck, obviously use these telephones to get tips, and he's going to tell us about a flying rooster, reminiscent of the flying duck of Link to the Past. It's lying under the weathercock, or weather vane, I suppose. Well, let's head up there and see if we can figure out how to access it. So here's the weather vane. Ah, now that we have the level 2 bracelet, we can actually move it. And here is the remains of the flying rooster. Well, remember viewers, a couple episodes ago we picked up this song from Wart that allows us to infuse life into inanimate objects. And that's why it's vital, because we need this flying rooster to continue the game. Look at his little pose there. Sweet. So now we have a nice little rooster that's following us around. And we can actually pick him up and fly with him. So that means now we can access some areas we couldn't before. So you may or may not remember when we were on the quest much earlier in the game before Dungeon 3 for Richard, getting the golden leaves. There was an area near his castle that we couldn't access because it had a ton of pits next to it. Well, now with the flying rooster we can actually get across there and see what it is. And it's not anything super special, unfortunately. It's a secret seashell, but since we already got 20 of them, now it's a chest with 20 rupees in. So let's take our flying rooster, float on over here, and we'll get this chest. And since I've already quoted H.C. Bailey in this LP, I might as well quote him again. 20 rupees is better than a sharp stick in the eye. But that's about it. Now then, let's head towards the mountains. There's a little path up here that allows us to cross the river, and then we'll head up and see what we can do in the mountains now that we have this flying rooster. And yeah, let's go left. That should be quicker. Okay, up these steps, and then we'll be retracing some of the routes that we took before to get into the water dungeon, dungeon number 4, Angler's Tunnel, I think it was called. So let's head... Hi there, Mr. Owl. Yes, yes, I know it's gonna be tough, but I'm up to it. And I think this is where we're gonna call it an episode, viewers. So next time we will continue towards dungeon number 7. So as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.